I have not seen these flowers before. They grow along the road many places here, and many different colors as well. Beautiful. Oh, where did the bee go? Yeah, lots of honeybees. Hear music in the distance. This is kind of a little village just outside Goshogawara in southwest Aomori Prefecture. Somebody's vegetable or herb garden. See, there's more of the flowers. Actually, yeah, here's one. See more over there. This is same color as the ones I'm coming up to. These are nice as well, small ones. Oh, look at that. Oh yeah, the huge amount of apple trees in the area. I believe that's an apple tree. I've seen apple farms where it's thousands of trees, and the apples are still small now in mid-July. And many places they put a small bag on every apple individually, I think to protect from birds and or insects. I know they can get eaten by birds, but might be some type of insect as well. See there between the houses? Those are the same kind of tall flowers, but other colors. Blue, white, pink. I drove past there before I parked. See, these are lupins, but they finished flowering, now just making seeds. Oh, there's one flower still there. Somebody's slightly messy vegetable and flower garden, or maybe abandoned. Sometimes it's hard to know if a house is still occupied or has been abandoned. Huh, what is that for? Oh, pink one. Bee inside. Can you see the bee has gotten covered in pollen while it's getting the nectar? It's like the fuss on its body is designed to collect pollen to spread it. Alright, I'm pretty sure someone is still living in this house since it has so many. This is well kept. Oh, what a beautiful color. It's actually much deeper blue than it looks on the screen, more like that. Fireworks, I think. It seems you can buy fireworks any time of the year in the stores here. A lot of people a lot of kids play with fireworks in the park, by the ocean. Oh, I went to the beach in Aomori on the day I first arrived from Hokkaido. And yeah, little kids playing with fireworks. Actually, some of them completely without adults down by the ocean. Is that a... I think that's some sort of insect cocoon hanging under there. And look at this, like so many beautiful flowers. I guess these were the tall ones. They must have originally been planted, I suppose, but it seems like they've spread. Like they grow easily, so they've started just spreading on their own. Have not seen them anywhere else in Japan, only here. And some of the locations along the roads here is like obviously nobody planted them, so I guess they are able to spread easily. Really a big problem in Japan with depopulation. So many of the younger people move to the cities, and then people are having fewer and fewer children, and the population in, as I mentioned in other videos, is shrinking rapidly in most of Japan. The only exception is the largest cities, Osaka area, Tokyo area, and Nagoya area. But I'm trying to remember the projected statistics now. I think for Tokyo, oh, look at these. Nice. I think for Tokyo it's projected to be just 2, 3, 4 years before the population of the Tokyo-Yokohama city area reaches its peak and goes into terminal decline. So the overall population of Japan is shrinking. Maybe 2 of the 3 largest city areas that I just mentioned, population is just slightly increasing, but about to go into decline. And kind of the more rural and the smaller the towns are, the more years they've already been declining. So many houses just end up being left abandoned, or the person that owns the house passes away, and then relative that's living in the big city inherits it, and then the house often just ends up sitting there and deteriorating, falling apart. And my understanding is that the property tax will go up if there is no house on the land. So, wow, look at all the apples that have fallen off. Oh my gosh. It's more apples on the ground than are left on the trees. Could that be why they tied the bags on? So they wouldn't fall off in heavy rain? Because there has been some heavy rain here. Not like further south in Japan where so many people died, but still. We'll try to ask someone about that. What the reason for the bags are. And if it was the rain that made all the apples fall off here, or might it have been windy? I didn't hear about heavy winds, just I knew there were heavy rains. A lot of rain when I was on Hokkaido, but at the same time that they got the extreme rains further south. Oh, that might be the owner coming. The grapes. I guess they're wine grapes. So yeah, many peaceful, beautiful places, peaceful, beautiful areas. By places, I don't mean the houses necessarily, but yeah, you can buy land for increasingly cheap price since the population is shrinking, and the more rural, even places with beautiful scenery, the more the prices are declining. So if you don't mind towns that feel fairly empty, I mean there are people living here, but many of the houses are maybe one person living in them, some abandoned, and fairly few families with kids. You could find a very peaceful place to live for a very affordable price.